For up until the last 10 years, the web has been something very interesting. And people can debate what it is. They can say it's a marketing channel, it's the new form of communication. From a business's point of view, it's a store, it's a shop. From a friend's point of view, it's a way of staying connected. But if you think about it, everything we're talking about lies on a very thin surface. If you visualize the web as just this big, big globe with stuff inside and stuff on top, everything we're talking about is like people running along the surface of a globe. Today is about something completely different. In the last few years, the web itself has transformed. And what it has transformed into is an organizing principle. The reason it's an organizing principle is it is chock full of data. It is chock full of a type of data and in such extraordinary detail that it has become the only and the most important tool for the starting, running, and growing of a business.
Okay, Doug, your face is all over Sheffield. What's going on? What are you doing here?
I don't know. It's the strangest mystery. All of a sudden there's pictures of me over in Sheffield. We're here at the Made Festival. I mean, it's the first ever Entrepreneurs Festival in Britain. And I am one of the contributors to it. I'm running the cornerstone event, which is called Made in 48 Hours. Made in 48 Hours is an attempt by my organization, School for Startups, to try to take hundreds of small businesses and over a period of 2 days transform them, turn them into digitally enabled businesses, in businesses that are completely exploiting the internet in every possible way. Because the fact of the matter is, this is the time. This is when the moment is changing. The internet has changed profoundly in the last couple of years. And our job is to do something about it, is to find a way to take small business and just accelerate them. And learning how to exploit the internet's the way to do it.
However much we understand what promise we make, however much we know what we need to know at this point, let me tell you a sobering truth. There is this monster, this Leviathan, this creature of almost unimaginable size that has been growing quite quietly in the background called Google. And Google looks at you. But Google has two things about it that are not you. It's not alive and it's dumb as dirt. And that's really important. So when Google looks at you, it doesn't see a business. It sees a keyword. And that's all it sees.
Can you just explain the importance of this event to the country and the people here today?
Well, in large part because almost the shift of gravity has changed. Whereas before you could extend your business through the internet, it's now becoming the fact that you actually have to look at your business from the internet. People are simply changing their behaviors and their habits. Over the last 10 years, it has been shown, year after year, that pretty much anything can be sold successfully on the web. But more importantly, the behavior of the consumer themselves has changed. We all have stopped getting our reference clues from the world around us and have started to get our reference clues from searching. We search on the web. We may not buy on the web, but we search on the web. Therefore, we see a business through the lens of the web. Therefore, businesses have to understand what they look like when people look at them through the web and shape their business in response to that.
Our goal for you today is to go through so that in 48 hours from now, we have you, not necessarily number one on ATPL, because I would debate with you whether or not that's the keyword that matters, but to find out what keyword actually gets customers to you and get you to number one. How's that for a goal?
Very good. Yeah.
Very good.
Doug, what's the motivation? Why are you doing this?
Oh, I'm a masochist, actually. What's my motivation? It's the same motivation for starting School for Startups. I've spent 25 years starting businesses. I've made every possible mistake. I've made a couple of them twice just to make sure they were big mistakes, My goal in starting School for Startups, my goal in helping small businesses, I think that it seems silly for others to have to take as hard a road as I did to be a successful businessman. There's an easier way.
How have the sessions gone? I mean, what are the people like? And do you think it's been a success instilling that information into them?
It's been a reasonably grueling 2 days, actually. I think we set ourselves a hugely ambitious challenge given the amount of stuff we're covering, and I have certainly managed to exhaust my whole staff and myself, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job of exhausting everyone else in the room as well. So is it a success? I think the attendees are very excited. They're all coming out of it feeling like they can change their businesses. They have a capacity that they didn't have before. They may be feeling a bit overwhelmed, but I think it's better to get too much than not enough.
Do you see this festival being replicable in other cities in the UK?
I think there's two different things going on here. I think the MADE Festival is not intended so much to be replicable as repeatable. I'd like to see it become an annual part of the British landscape, that every autumn the MADE Festival happens and it grows and more, just like the Fringe. We're pretty open-ended. You know, a lot of people had sort of things happening not under our control at all. We're entrepreneurs. Bring them on. As for the boot camp that I run, Made in 48 Hours, I deeply hope that can be held, that can scale, that we can do this all over the country, if not the world. I think that helping small businesses grow by making them digitally enabled, teaching them the secrets of the internet, stripping them down and getting them better, I think this could lead the enterprise recovery.
So from the perspective of social media, what is the one piece of advice you'd give someone starting a business today?
I think there's a big difference in how you start a business today. Whatever idea you have, I think you should start by doing a bit of desk research. Sit on the web and ask yourself, if I wanted whatever it is I'm going to sell or make, how would I go about finding it today? How are other people looking for it? What are they looking for? What are the people who are doing it? Let the web frame your research. Let it help teach you what it is that people are doing to get to the solution that you seek to provide, because that's how they're going to find you in the future.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome very much.